Hello students, in this class of ours we are going to study how to find out HCF of two given quantities by using Euclid division lemma. Euclid division lemma, if it is used for finding out the HCF of the given quantities, then that is called Euclid division algorithm. So we have talked about these two terms, Euclid division lemma and Euclid division algorithm, in a previous class at length. Now for you to remind, just to remind, I will once again tell you what is Euclid division lemma. See, Euclid division lemma states that A is equal to BQ plus R, where R has to be less than B, could be equal to or greater than 0. The statement of Euclid division lemma goes like this: if you are given two integers, positive integers A and B, there exist two unique integers Q and R, satisfying the relation A is equal to BQ plus R, and another condition that it must satisfy is R must be less than B, that is divisor, and it can be equal to or greater than 0. So why we are insisting so hard on these two being unique? See, if you are given 25 as dividend and 4 as divisor, that is, this is dividend, this is divisor, then 4 6 ja 25, 24 and 1. If 25 is dividend and 4 is divisor, your quotient cannot be any other digit other than 6, and your remainder cannot be other than anything else other than 1. That means if dividend and divisor are fixed, so also quotient and remainder are fixed. That is why we are insisting so hard that given two positive integers A and B, there will exist two unique integers Q and R. Dividend is fixed and divisor is fixed, so quotient and remainders are also fixed. And also they will have to satisfy this relation. A is equal to BQ plus R. A is equal to BQ plus R. Also R must be less than B. R can be equal to or greater than 0. These two conditions are there. All of them must be satisfied. So that was all about Euclid division lemma. Using this, we will see how to find out HCF. So if I write 25 here, just to make you understand, and I write here 4, it becomes 6 plus 1. So 6 4s are 25. 6 4s are 24 plus 1, 25, 25 is equal to 25. Also here the remainder must be less than the divisor. So remainder is 1 and divisor is 4. So even this relation is satisfied. Now we will go to find out the HCF of two numbers, say 225 and 135. The larger number to be made dividend, and the smaller one has to be made as divisor for the first stage. And now, as we have been carrying out since our childhood, the divisions like this for finding out HCF, 135, so 135, 1 jar, 135, and you are left here is 90. Then once again you divide 135 by 90, it becomes again 91, 45. Now divide 90, 45 to 90 minus 0, and this used to be our HCF. Similarly, this is nothing. See, for this stage you have written dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So up to this stage you have written it like this. Now for next stage, what you will do, make this divisor as dividend and that remainder as divisor. So you write it here and into 1 and plus 45. So this you have written up to here. This is equal to, that is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, and likewise further we have written. So now what I do here is, now 90 which is divisor here will become dividend, and 45 which is remainder here it will become divisor. So I will write here 45 and 2 the 45 is 90 plus remainder is 0. And the step where remainder becomes 0, at that stage whatever your divisor is, please remember divisor, not the quotient, that is the HCF. So here 45 is HCF of 225 and 135. This is how, this is exactly this that we have been doing since primary classes. Only the way we write this is different, and we know dividend is always equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This was the procedure for finding out HCF of the given two numbers.